Hi, Miss Coleman, reviewing Evan Almighty, and I haven't been this less I've been obsessed over death this little since I was 3 years old in 2000. Isn't that great? How do you think Miss Coleman's going to take that?
Right.
They have school?
Oh, well.
Why?
Just because
I think they would be very overwhelmed with happiness.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the movie's about this guy called Evan Basco, which is a spinoff over this character in Bruce Almighty, who was a complete unlikable dickhead. But in this one, they made him likable. So, Dad, can you throw away the trash that smells in here?
Okay, give me a little bit, okay? I just looked at something, okay?
Okay, I'll go the kitchen to do my review. So it's a continuation of the Bruce Almighty and the God Morgan Freeman to reprise his role as God, which is one of his better roles, and he does a good job. Everyone gives a good performance. So the story's about Evan Maxson goes on his daily routine of being a boring, powerful businessman, and so one day he gets driven crazy by God, until he gives in and finally believes that he is God, and he wants him to build the ark, and that's the number one joke that's going to be out for about the 2 or 3 hours of this film, is that Evan is Noah. Yeah, the jokes land flatter than you would think. Oh, actually, a lot of the jokes land flat, but make out with likable characters and good character development and a decent story. So yeah, I really like this movie a lot. He builds the ark and becomes a hairy, bearded, crazy person while he loses his family and his job because they all think he's absolutely bonkers and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And so John Goodman is supposed to play the big bad villain, but he's just still very likable. You know, he's just does a good job playing this big bad villain. Yeah, you still feel like there's a bit of humanity into him, but and his family comes back after realizing they love him more, even though he's crazy. Because he realizes he's a better dad when he's crazy than when he was sane. Because he spends time with the kids when he's crazy, and spends more time with his wife, and is a better husband to his wife, and a better father to his kids, and I like it. How am I doing?
Awesome.
And so he builds the ark with all of these animals and the rest of the family and finish the ark before the flood happens. And there's a little delay that the dam didn't actually didn't have the flood didn't happen. It was a little delay, and this is when they guessed everyone literally in town come together and to see how crazy he is and makes him look like it. So, yeah, his work tries to welcome in a flood of emotions instead of a little flood. And Evan says, if that's true, then I am going to be so pissed. So the flood happens, and everyone, as much people, gets on the ark, and the flood is over, and Evan Baxter and someone live happily ever after, and God tells Evan to do the dance, and he does the dance with God, and the movie ends up with also. And him and his family, while him and his family on a picnic. And that's it, that's Evan Almighty. I really do like this movie, you know, the jokes fall flat most of the times. Bye, Miss Connie. Dad's throwing out the garbage.